You go to church, you show up early, you smile at the right people, and when the music starts, you raise your hands. Not because you feel something, but because that's what you're supposed to do. And deep down, you wonder, is anyone else faking it too? You know how to say all the right words. God is good. I'm blessed. Just trusting His timing. But when the doors close and the lights go out, something inside you whispers the truth. I'm not okay. Because the truth is, you don't feel anything anymore. There was a time when your heart burned. You couldn't wait to pray. You wept during worship, not because the melody was perfect, but because God felt close. And now, you show up, but it's like He doesn't. And slowly, you've stopped expecting Him to. You've kept the routine but lost the relationship. You've mastered the performance but forgotten the person. You've learned how to look alive, while dying inside. You have the reputation of being spiritually awake. But are you really? Because behind the smiles and the scriptures you post, your heart is tired, numb, hollow. And the scariest part is, you've adapted. You've learned how to survive on emptiness. You've built rhythms that keep you busy but distant. You serve, you lead, you pour out, until there's nothing left inside. And yet, no one sees it. Because you've become so good at looking fine that even you've started to believe it's normal. But God never called you to survive faith. He called you to live it. To walk in power, not pretense. To know His voice, not just talk about Him. To burn, not perform. There's a reason the passion faded. Somewhere, slowly, your heart began to drift. Not in rebellion, but in routine. You still came to church, you still prayed. But your prayers got shorter. Your worship got quieter. Your love got colder. Until faith became a script you memorized, not a fire you carried. And in that slow drift, you started drinking from empty wells, trying to fill the ache with distraction, affirmation, success, control. But none of it satisfies. You were made for living water. And broken cisterns can't hold what your soul is starving for. You keep wondering why the joy is gone, why the hunger's faded, why God feels silent. But what if His silence is an invitation? What if your emptiness is actually mercy? What if this moment, right now, isn't evidence that He left, but that He's calling you deeper? What if the ache you feel is your soul refusing to settle for shallow faith? Maybe God isn't punishing you. Maybe He's protecting you from counterfeit fire, from empty noise, from surface-level religion that never transforms. Maybe He's whispering, not to condemn but to awaken. Wake up, sleeper. Rise from the dead. Let the light break in again. This is your hour. This is your warning. This is your return. You weren't made to live numb. You weren't created to drift. You weren't designed to wear a mask while your spirit withers. You were made for flame, for truth, for real communion with the living God. And yes, He still speaks. He still breathes on dry bones. He still breaks hard hearts and heals hidden wounds. He still floods deserts with rivers. He still revives the soul that barely knows how to ask for it. So ask, cry out, not with perfect words but with desperate ones. If you're tired of fake fire, if you're done playing church, if you're hungry for something real, say it. Say it with your whole being. Awaken me. Let that be your cry tonight. Let that be the beginning, not of another routine but of resurrection. The kind that starts in secret, the kind that burns quietly until it explodes, the kind that refuses to go back. Because this isn't hype, this is hunger. This is the holy moment where God says, I never wanted your performance, I wanted your heart. So bring Him your weariness, bring Him your numbness, bring Him your honesty. Don't bring your best, bring your real. Because He already knows, and He's already here. The surface is safe, it's predictable, it's familiar, but nothing grows there. And you weren't made to stay shallow. You were made to go beyond it, to sink, to break, to rise. Come back to the place where it all began. Come back to the well. Come back to the altar. Come back to the flame. This is not the end. This is the reawakening. So step in. Lose the mask. Drop the script. Return to the God who still calls your name in the silence, and when you do, welcome to Beyond the Shallows.